Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Chef Salman. I'm the best chef in the world uh, because I think I am the best chef in the world. Okay, so here we go. So today I'm going to show you how to make jam from persimmons. You know, this is the season of persimmon, especially this is the end of the season. So I think the persimmons are starting to rot. So today is like December 20th. So it's almost time that we pluck our persimmons if we have not done that already. Or if we saw any persimmon trees in our neighborhood and the owners are not picking them up, you can just go and ask them, request them if you could pick them. And if they allow you, just pick them up and then bring them to your home. Maybe share with the owner also some of them. And that's what I did. I went to my neighbor's house and I told them my sons and your son went to the same school, and actually they did. And then she was very happy to allow me to get the plums from her tree. So I went to the backyard. I took my stick. I have a long stick with the basket at the end with the fingers on the top like this, and then I can just pluck it like this thing. For example, this set plum on the tree, then I just put it here like this and then pull it down and I get my plums. Okay, so thing is, like, I got many plums, lots of plums, actually about more than about 50 pounds, and most of them were like, as I said, they were like ripening. So I separated them. So the hard ones, which were like ripe but not softened yet completely, I separated them, and these are the plums which I have taken out for the jam. So as you see, these are like, beautiful orange red plums, persimmons, and they look very beautiful. But some of them, like, they are ripened and they have become soft like this. And so I think I cannot put them in the fridge, so I will try to use them as soon as possible, and making jam is one of the best way. So these are the ones which are slightly ripened or softened, and these are the ones which are like totally like candy. They are so soft and they are so juicy. Look at the juice and the colors, and they are so beautiful. So I separated these also. So I had like three categories, like totally soft like these, which when you pull them, they just melt in your hand. And these are the little bit hard ones, they are medium quality, and then these hardest ones which I put in the fridge. So I'm going to use these candied and very soft pudding type of persimmons to make my jam. And you see, they are so soft. See, they are just melting in your hand. So I took a ball. So I have an empty ball here, and I'm going to put that into the ball. Just scrape them with my fingers. We don't want to put any skin, because I think the skin is kind of like has a tangy taste a little bit. So we are not going to use any skin at all. And let me get a plate for the skins. Even though skins you can eat, they are very tasty. They're okay to eat, perfectly edible. But I'll take a plate. So I'll just separate them one by one. Just grab them with my fingers. Just keep the hands inside the bowl so that they don't spill outside the bowl. They're very beautiful, very tasty, and they are so juicy and yummy. So when you are plucking the persimmons, it's a good idea that you maybe have two containers, one for the like really solid and medium persimmons, medium ripe persimmons, and one for like these juicy ones, which are like almost melting and they are totally ripe and ready to eat. So that's what I'm going to do. and like dads, like the dads that we are, I mean, we don't have any too much like friendships, especially with the moms of the our kids. So generally it's moms talking to the moms. So the lady, when I went, the lady of the house opened the door, but she did not recognize me at all. But when I told her my son's name, then she immediately recognized me. And then she said, okay, yeah, come on, come on. First she was saying she's going to wait for her husband to come and let me in. But as soon as I told her, like, my son and your son went to the same class, and I told the names of my sons. And I have three sons, and then she was so happy to hear their names, and she was so, like, she almost like opened up and allowed me to come into their house and go to the backyard. Actually, she offered me to come through the main door entrance, and I said no, I will go from the backyard door. And I went from the backyard door, and then got my I had a look and looked at the like height of the tree, and then where the persimmons were. And then I went back to my home, because I also have a stick to pluck the fruit from the trees, and it's a little bit longer than their stick that they had, plucking stick that they had. And I used that stick to create to pluck the persimmons from her tree. And then I also took a basket. Actually, I just took my clothes washer basket for storing the persimmons. And that's where I made a mistake. I should have taken two instead of one, because I took only one. So everything got mixed up, and they got squashed on the good persimmons, hard persimmons. So that was one thing that I should have been careful with, but I didn't. Okay. So I think that's all that there is. So here I'm going to, so next step that we have is to just take what you call pulp of these persimmons. You don't need to add any like sugar or honey to it. It's already very sweet. But if you want for flavoring, you can add some persimmon, some cinnamon, or you can add maybe like for some flavor, though I don't recommend it, you can add some mango pulp. Or if you don't like mangoes, you can use lychee pulp also, And basically now the only thing that is left is, at this point, we just take this, put it into the blender, and then smooth it out. That's it. Just for one minute, and it will become very smooth and creamy. And that's it. We are ready to eat and enjoy this pulp for, I think, probably months to come. And you can take half of it and put it in the freezer. Just freeze it hard. And when you are out of the pulp that you have for like your normal everyday use, then you can just use that. So thank you very much for watching my podcast, and I really appreciate your watching it, and I hope that we meet again. This was the easiest recipe probably you must have ever seen. Thank you very much, and have a nice day. Bye bye.